And I do believe we are live. We are live. It's Friday night. Let me just readjust my. There we go. There we go. So all the messages have been sent out, and I think it's time we switch. And there we are. Well, hello. Well, as you can tell, this playlist is going to jump from different styles of music to, so we'll just let me know if the music is too loud or, too quiet. I try and cater for you. It just helps to have some background music. So let me just do this last little bit. So yeah, this music just jumps all over the place. It's a live there we go. It's a sort of live playlist from, let me put the link into where this is from. I can't put the actual, that's where the music comes from anyway. So it's Friday night and we are live. I'm just going to pop out the chat. There we go. There's parts of this I don't need. So obviously let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet. Just testing something. There we go. So, anyway, what was the plan? You're wondering about the title, aren't you? Building the Lion on a Friday night. And I've just realised why it's... There we go. Bit of air. So, what are we doing? The Lion. Lionel Johnson, Primarch of the Dark Angels Legion, or chapter as they are now. They were the first Legion of the Adeptus Astartes. He was the first Primarch to be found, and yeah, it's a nice model. I mean, I've got 6 Inner Circle companions to build as well, but I thought we could sit and chat whilst I build the Lion. Now, I would have the camera pointing down as I build him, but my setup isn't exactly the greatest. This is where the best light is, so I work with what I have. There's my craft knife. So, I've got my clippers, my craft knife. What else? Now, question is, do we build the Lion first, Lionel Johnson, or do we build all 6 Inner Circle companions? I think we build the Lion first. I think we build him first, because I think he's going to be the best version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build him like this, so that because I'm not very good at painting flesh tones and faces, but I'm pretty good at painting helmets and things like that. So I'm going to have him, I want to call it the Lion Helm, but the Lion Helm is still with is it Azrael? Asmodai is the Chief Interrogator Chaplain. Belial is the Master of the Death Wing. I think Uzrael is the Chapter Master of the Dark Angels. Still. I believe he has passed into the realm of being a Primaris Space Marine. So I'm just taking off the packaging. I haven't opened these. This is the first time I've always wanted this. Ever since it came out, I've always wanted this particular model. I mean, I could have gone for Roboute Guilliman of the Ultramarines, but I decided, as soon as I saw this model, I knew I had to own this. And I'm not even a Dark Angels player, I'm an Imperial Guard player. Sorry, Astra Militarum player. Oh. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. This is... Is there anything else? I don't think. I think this is one of the few Space Marine models that doesn't come with transfers. No, it doesn't. No transfers whatsoever. Don't think even these come with transfers. If they do, we'll find out more about these if they've got transfers when I open them up later. But for now, oh. So it's better now the plastic is off. So that's the version that most people see with the model. There are different head options. There's obviously the bare head, the hooded helmet and bare hood, or whatever you want to call it, and of course I'm just going to call it the line helm, even though I don't think it is the line helm. It could be. But then again, I don't really know. I'm not really up to speed on Dark Angels lore, apart from the fact that Lion L. Johnson has been sleeping for 10,000 years. So this is the book, and I want to take you through the sprues. I'm going to turn up this music a little bit. Let me know if you can't hear the music, but it's only sort of to fill the background. Anyway, so what have we got? Let's have a look. There's the base. That's part of the base. So it sits on a, where is it? A circular base. I think this is, I want to say this is a 60mm base. This is quite a big base. And I'll show you the equipment I've got to paint it later. So, oh, there's the helmet. Oh, this is going to be so sweet. There's the Emperor's shield. That's the Emperor's shield right there. It's a shame you can't really see the quality, because it is amazing. Even the back of the shield has detailing. They've not skimmed. They've not. Oh, this is going to be so good. It's going to be challenging, but oh, this is going to be worth it. Absolutely worth it. He's got a, is that a plasma pistol or a bolt pistol? Does it give you stats for him at the back? Oh, he has got a bolt pistol. He's got a sword. He hasn't got the lion sword though. That is that is with Azrael. I'm going to have to double check. I've got the Warhammer website up. Warhammer 40,000. Dark Angels, there we go. Yeah, he is Supreme Grandmaster Azrael. And then there's Master Lazarus. I'm not sure which company he is of the Dark Angels. Who else? I think I can sort it out by HQ, can't I? No, I can't. Used to be able to sort of set it out as HQ, but you can't anymore. That is... so, yeah, Azrael is the Grand Master, and he wields the Lion Sword, I believe. I think he's wearing the Lion Helm, which is... I might just show you what I'm seeing, actually. Go to screen capture. There we go. So this is the Dark Angels page on the Warhammer website. So here's the Grand Master Azrael, who is the leader of the the de facto leader of the Dark Angels until Lionel Johnson returned. There's Master Lazarus. And who else? Primaris Chaplain. Only thing is they don't do this in order of HQ. They do it now in order of that's an interrogator chaplain, so that's not Asmodai. Oh, there's Belial. Where's Asmodai then? Oh, there's Asmodai. He's the... Oh, and there's Samiel, leader of the Raven Wing. He's the only one that's not in plastic yet, so we'll just have a quick look at them. So that's Master Lazarus of the... Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, he's a Primaris Captain, so... But that's Master Lazarus. Yeah, so he's basically the Dark Angels captain. I love how they've still got the old Warhammer logo there. Yeah, so that's his sprue. This is the updated Azrael of the Dark Angels chapter. Yeah, he's got the Lion Helm, which is that helmet there, which was originally worn by Lionel Johnson. So the helmet that he's got in his model is not the Lion Helm. That's him obviously without the helm, and his Watcher in the Dark carrying the Lion Helm. So yeah. Then so that's Azrael, and that's the new Warhammer logo there for 40k. Then there's Belial, who is leader of the Deathwing, which is the first company of the Dark Angel. Obviously, he's in Terminator armour. Of course, he can also have a hood. I think... Yeah, so he can obviously have the hood as well. But yeah, very ornate Terminator armour. of course, there's Asmodai, who is the master in. Well, it says Master of Repentance, but he was originally known as the Chief Interrogator, Chaplain of the Dark Angels. So I'm just sort of giving you a quick introduction to the main characters. As the well, yeah, you don't always see him without his hood, but yeah, that's. So, and then this one is a slightly older model that hasn't been updated yet, but probably will in time. Samiel, leader of the Raven Wing, which is the fast attack section of the Dark Angels. And also, Raven Wing is the only part of the Dark Angels that still bears its pre-heresy colours of black, white, and red. As you noticed, Deathwing has always been sort of bone, ivory coloured in their. I go up to these Deathwing Knights. Deathwing has always been ivory coloured with green and red, so that's always been the same. So yeah. We might have a talk about some of the Las Vegas Open items later as well. I'm really in a Warhammer 40,000 mood at the moment, so we might have a look at Warhammer Community as well later. So yeah, we'll go back to me, and we shall see what we shall see. I can take that down. Just check something. There we go. So, I'm okay with that now. Sip of the old water. So, how shall we go about this? Well, I've got the instructions here. You've got to love Games Workshop instructions, you know. Yeah, it's... yeah. Less said about it, the better, really. So, let's get building. So, what's first? So, I need to clip out. As I say, if you can't hear the soundtrack in the background, let me know. So, there we go. I thought I'd do Lionel Johnson first, because obviously he's the most interesting of the characters. And if I were to run out of glue, at least he'd be done before the other. Ooh. He says dropping his clippers. There we go. So, where was I? Okay. Right. I think I know where I am now. I know where I am. Just trim that bit off. Flash. Nope, no more flash. Right. So far, so good. Fun this is going to be to paint. I'm serious. This is going to be a treat to paint. absolutely. Right, where was I? I need to find... Luckily, each piece is numbered, so... There's 2. Ah! I see what it is. It's his... it's the sole of his shoe. His... bit of glue. And it's plastic glue, so... Yeah. There we go. I cut the right bit. I did cut the right bit. Let's have a look. What's next? It's that. It's definitely that bit. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go, really. Sorry if I'm looking down, because I'm trying to look at the paper. I'll put this in front of me, I can still see it, still see the chat. Let's see. That looks like it does go in there after all that. Figured it out. Figured it out. That's why it doesn't look right. Tiny blob of glue. There we go. That's it. That's it. Figured it out. So there is now one solid leg there. Next up, I need... So what number's that? 7, 6, and 8. There's 7. There's 7. 6 and 8. No, that's 3. there's 6. And that's 5. That's 2. So I'm looking for number 8, which might be on this side. No, it's not. It is not on this side. That's 36. Oh, hang on. That's because I have cut 8 out. It's that bit. Oh well. Right, so how does this work? Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Almost gives his leg like a bone structure. So that goes. Which way round does that go? That's because that goes around. Like that. There we go. So that is the back of his leg. That is the back of his leg. And I might just close that up a bit. There we go. A complete leg. I have to say, I've created a very random music playlist. So anyway, I've just turned it up a little bit more. So sorry about that, cleared my throat. So anyway, we've got the leg put together, the right leg anyway, of Lion L. Johnson. So we obviously did the left leg. So now we attach. Now, how do we do this? Oh, very clever. I see. I tell you. Whoever actually designed this model, oh, genius, absolute genius. Oh. sorry this camera's a bit sort of grainy, but I work with what I have. It's not exactly the top of the range camera, but it does what I want. It does what I want it to do. So anyway, where was I? Okay, so we've got the lower half of his body done. So next up is number 9, which I think it's number 2. No, that's his rear cloak. That's number 5. Just looking for number 9. It's number 41, number 5. It's the other half of the no, 9. I mean, this is, if anyone's just joined, this is what we've got so far, and this is what I'm building. Lionel Johnson, Primarch of the Dark Angels. So that's what I'm building at the moment. Just thinking. Trying to find number 9. It's awkward when you can't find what you're looking for. Ah! Found it. There we go. It was staring me right in the face. Which way round does that go? Ah, I see. I see. There's a groove for it to go into. So I need to slot it in. This will take a little bit of manoeuvring. maybe. Perfect. Next up, the chest plate. Yes. I mean, this is just sort of, yeah, this is something else. This is a, you know, this is becoming a real pleasure to a gap, so do we fill ten, 11 and 12? So I need to find I've missed a step. I've missed a step. That's okay. Because it actually works, as Bob Ross says, or said, you know, we don't make mistakes, we have happy accidents, and we learn to work with those accidents. So this is very much a happy accident. There. One very happily repaired happy accident, because I would have thought it would be better to put that in first, which I did by mistake. This piece of cloth here, which I put in first before I put this in, because it actually tells you to put this bit here before you actually put this bit of cloth in. But I've done it the other way round, and in all honesty, I think it works better. So, you know, still done exactly the same thing, but you know, it just gives a better result. So I need to find, oh, there's 11. So he says dropping his cutters again. Try not to knock over my glass of water. And I also need number 12, which is his bolt pistol. In its holster. So, glue. Bit of glue. Now it's beginning to make sense. Just apply enough glue. Trying to so there we go. His chest plate is on, and obviously he's still sort of empty at the back, but we'll sort that out. But he's taking shape. The Primarch of the Dark Angels is taking shape. Now I've got to work out where his bolt pistol goes. Yeah, I think I can feel where it goes. It seems to be a very bolt pistol shape. There we go. So there's his bolt pistol. How long have we been going for? Oh, 53 minutes. That's not bad. That's, mind you, a bit shorter than that because obviously I didn't come on camera for the first 10 minutes, so yeah. Right, so there's his bolt pistol, and that's what he's looking like so far. So far, so good. So, that was just page 1. That was just that first page. He is a very detailed model. Now, we've got the back to do next, which requires 13, 15 and 14. There's 13, 14, go. It's number 38. I don't know. Oh, I know what that's for. I know exactly what that's for. Yeah, that's okay. I know what that's for. That's not yet though. Right, so I've got to put the cape together. Ah! Little laugh of victory. I see it. I've figured it out. So, there's one side of the cape, and then side, so the folds look like that. So that's one part of the cape. I might have to put some I don't know. Part 14 is the tricky. I wonder. It's because I didn't clip that out properly. There we go. That's better. Now, I'm going to try and get this. This is. This is where it seems to be the most tricky. I don't know if it's meant to go underneath. It doesn't seem to give. Ah, wait. I think I've worked out how it's supposed to go. You can call me out on my unorthodox build techniques later. Got it. No. Spread some glue down that split just to sure it hides. Plastic glue can hide a manner of all sins, and once it's painted it looks pretty alright. There we go. All manner of sin, model making sins. You can disagree, but that's just me. That's the next part I need, which is the 16, yep, which is where the head goes. Go. So assuming, okay, it'll slot in there once the back is on. Oh, hello. Did I miss a part? I think I missed a bit. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I know where that goes. I know exactly where that goes. He says. Amanda, hello, hello, hello. I'm building a model. A sort of space knight. So that's what I've got so far. Unfortunately, my camera isn't very sharp. It says it's 4K, but it's not real. Well, I don't think it is anyway. But I can show you what I'm building. That's what I'm building. But I'm building that version with the helmet. This version with the helmet right here. So, but yeah, that's what I'm building. Lionel Johnson. He's like the supreme commander of. Please don't make me laugh. Please don't make me laugh, Amanda, because I am using one of these as well. I have to be careful tonight. Not that I've got round. I beg your pardon. Not that I've got round to using that. That's for cleaning flash lines. But so far, this model has been pretty clean. I have to admit, it hasn't really required a lot of trimming. So, you know. Let me know if you can hear the music or if it's too loud or too quiet, and I'll adjust it accordingly. But I've discovered that I seem to do better when I've actually got something to do. I know you're naughty. You're naughty, you are. That's why you're my online, you know. I think of you as that, my online sister, even though, you know. Right, okay. Getting the bulk of it together anyway. So, I mean, how are you, Amanda? You know, we haven't really. You know, I hope you're doing well, and keeping busy and all that. It's nice to see you amongst the chat. Um, Always nice to see friends. Ooh, I'm getting a bit gluey here, so if I go a bit quiet. There we go. This is where the knife comes in. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Amanda. Yeah, I can imagine it's been. Yeah, yeah. But you can always message me. You can always message me and I'll listen. That's what I do best. No, I can quite imagine. I can quite imagine, and it's not something really that you want. But yeah, drop me a message and we'll talk. You know where to find me. Obviously, I'm not on Twitter anymore. I've left. I'm on Blue Sky, but you've got me on Facebook, so um, that's you're always welcome there. Oh, I know, but it's always good to have those options open. Yes. Okay, speaking of which. See, the model is now taking shape. So, what's next? 18 and 19, his shoulder pads. These look so good. The detail on them. But yeah, I went with my best mate. He's getting married in September, and I'm part of the wedding. No, by all means, absolutely. Whatever you want to say, you say it. It's important that everyone no, don't keep it to your, don't. It's important that you speak. So I got the right. Yes, I have. Oh, that's all right, Amanda. You can. You're welcome here as everyone is. I mean, how long how long have we been friends on social media now? 3 or 4 years. So you know I look out for my friends. It's something that's very important to me. It's number 23. Number 20 and number 23. So number 20. Well, you know, I think that could happen quite a bit, to be honest. I think it's just all natural, you know, reactive responses, really. You know, it's how it all goes. You know, it's not. You know, you're still sort of, you know, you're still in that stage of healing and sort of. One second, do you want to giggle? I've just dropped something small. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And it's a bit that I actually need. Damn. Let's cut off the other bit first. Where's number 20? Or did I just cut off number 20? Yeah, I did cut off number 20. It's 21 I want. Well, no, that's exactly it. You know, that will happen because you know that information. So bear with me one moment. Ah, no, there we go. I don't have to search. Found it. Yeah, I mean, you know, it will get easier. It will get easier, but you know, it's understandable, but you know, you're still sort of going through the emotions, and that's nothing wrong with that at all. You know, it's just you know, but you know where to message me if you need to talk, and I won't turn you away, of course, but no, I think it's important. But oh, I've dropped it again. Dropped it again. Found it again. It's these fiddly little bits that make it so much more. No, get his arm the right way round. That's for the Emperor's shield. No, that's understandable. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. You know, this is a safe space. Anyone who needs a safe space is welcome here. I got you. I've got you. I won't do that. I won't do that manoeuvre, but you know. So this is where he is at the moment. So he's really beginning to take. It's a really nice model to put together. It really is. It's a real pleasure but I do like the bigger models in 28mm scale, because I mean this is going to be an absolute pleasure to paint. When I come round to painting it, this is going to be a treat. The amount of detailing on there, I mean, it's incredible. So what's next? 21. Well, no, and you know, I as I say, I don't turn anyone away. You know, as long as it's not, you know, as long as it's not sort of that's it, that's what I'm looking for. But, you know, it's important that everyone has something, you know, if they've got something to say, they should. There we go. Just checking something. No. That's fine. That's fine. So, yeah, he's yeah, no, I totally understand. I totally understand. It's natural. So that's yes, yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, now we're on to the good bit. We are on to the good bit. This is what I'm looking forward to painting. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but oh my god, this is going to be so good. This is the Emperor's Shield, and although you can't really see, let's see if I can get it to focus. No, you can't get. Oh, luckily, I can see this because it's a big piece. But anyway, this is oh boy, I'm looking forward to painting this particular section of the model, because it's the detailing on it. I mean, it is absolute. Yeah, I mean, on the model, it does cover up quite a bit of the model, of course, but good thing about plastic glue is it repositions. You can move it around and reposition it. There we go. And of course, his sword. This is why I want him to have the helmet. I mean, oh yeah, I have positioned the sword correctly. mean, this is why I think he should have the helmet, because he just looks so knightly already. I think, yeah, he's got to have the helmet. And now he's got to have his power pack. By the way, can you hear the music? Does it sound too loud, too soft, too quiet for the background? You know, let me know, because I have it as sort of not quite mood music, but just oh well, tell her hi as well, and send her my love and all that, you know, and hello to everyone else, of course, at home, you know. This is something else. Right. Oh, I see. His iron halo is only if he isn't wearing the helmet. Right. Of course, I am going to give him his helmet. Because that's what I want. I'm not keen on his. You can't really make out his face, but he's actually based on. His look is actually inspired by the actor Charles Dance, who played Tywin Lannister in Game of Thrones, and of course their emblem was in the House Lannister emblem is of course the lion. So. And their motto was "Hear me roar." But so playfully, they made Lionel Johnson look like. But I don't think his pre-heresy version looks like. I don't know if there is a picture of him in his pre-heresy form. Let's. Okay, so this is the other version of Lionel Johnson. So this is a resin version with him in his black armour. So it is slightly different to the armour he's wearing in the plastic version, which I'm building. So this is actually made of resin. He's got a very different helmet, very different backpack. Yeah, his face is different as well, and they didn't quite make him look like Charles Dance, like the plastic version. That's it in resin, obviously. I've worked with resin models before, but I've never actually really. If we go to Space Marines, Dark Angels, you can get a better idea of what he looks like. That's Lionel Johnson there. Let's go to Space Marines. There it is. There you go. That's a better picture of what I'm talking about. There's his face, which I'm not working with. I've given him the helmet. Um, so that's a clearer picture of what I'm building, and that's the option, the head option I've given him with the helmet. And then of course we've got the shield, and that, as I say, is going to be an absolute treat to paint, because it's going to use shading, it's going to use metallics, it's going to use layering. The base itself is, the detailing is, oh, you couldn't see that, but I'll repeat what I did. But this is what it will look like once I've sort of worked with it. So, but the detailing on it is absolute, you know, chef's kiss perfect. I mean, so far that's what we've got, and yeah, I am genuinely excited. Oh, I beg your pardon, I've knocked the make. Just rubbing your ears better, because I may have, if you've got headphones on, you know, don't want your ears to be hurting. There we go. Oh. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. I... Oh. Oh. I don't even. Justin, hello. Sorry. I don't even know what triggered my laughter. Sometimes the slightest thing, sometimes I say something and it just It just absolutely triggers laughter, and you know they say laughter's the best medicine, and I agree. I do agree because well, this is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm building the Dark Angel Primarch Lionel Johnson. Um, that's what he should look like once painted. You know, and he's getting there. I've given him the helmet because I don't really do faces and flesh tones easily, but a helmet I can tidy up and clean up a lot quicker and easier. So I'm just going to, and he will be undercoated black. I was thinking of doing him in his pre-heresy colours, which was black, white and red. But I'm thinking now I might do him in post-heresy Dark Angel colours, which is the standard 40k colour scheme of green. And I might throw in a bit of ivory as well. So where's my... if you can't laugh, what can you do? Try and look at the camera for a start, Matthew. Don't trigger yourself. Don't trigger yourself again. Oh, I remember what it was. No, I'm not going down there. Basically, I knocked the mic and I started being silly. I was watching a film with Peter Cushing in the other day. What was I watching? I was actually watching a Peter Cushing film the other day. It wasn't She, and it certainly wasn't the Doctor Who films. Oh, blimey, it will come to me. Something like Beneath the Earth or something like that. It was a 60s. You know, it was when things like Journey to the Centre of the Earth and War of the Worlds was very popular. Oh, very nice. Very nice too, you know. Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. There we go. But I also like it when they work with Vincent Price. The three of them together, they make a really good trio, and they literally shared birthdays as well. I think Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee shared a birthday, and Vincent Price was a day after. So they all used to have their birthday on set when. Just trying to. What's going on with this? I have to re-glue it. But in content creation news, obviously Tales from the Caravan is still going ahead. I'm going to be covering some of the gaps myself with a few... Well, I've already got the ball rolling with chapter 1 anyway, so I'm probably going to work on chapter 2 on my own. Sort of get a few stories underway, and obviously the door is open to anyone who wants to participate. But all the details are on my socials. So if you're on Blue Sky, or if you follow the Facebook group, this is the Facebook group, but you do have to apply to join. Let me just put it in the chat. You do have to apply to join because it's a private group, and me and there's 4 admins at the moment, and we are looking for more admins to help out. If you're interested in helping out run the group, let me know, or one of the admins when you join, and they can add you. Or if you want to participate in my project, you can let me know. There we go. Just want to leave that there to settle. Or you can always email me with your interest. And I will share the other thing as well, because I do take it very seriously. I do. Anyone who's collaborated with me before will tell you how seriously I where is it? There we go. So that's the last one, is the let me just type this in. Pop in an emoji. So for anyone who wants to read up on what it's all about, you can. I'm very thorough and very keen to make sure such information is shared. Is he quite ready to... Oh yes, yes, we can start building the base. So Lionel Johnson himself is done. And as I say, he looks every bit the Primarch that he is meant to be. So I will try and stop. Just needs a bit more glue. it's an area that's not too... It's part of the model that isn't too focused, so when it comes to painting. That's Lionel Johnson himself. Now we build the base. So yeah, you know, it's all... there's a lot going to be happening on my channel this year, because obviously I'm branching out. I'm going to be doing more like this, Warhammer painting and all that, because I think it'd be nice to share my other hobbies and show them as well, because I don't think I've really shared my other interests as much, and I think it's important that I do, and not just focus on storytelling and writing and character based content. I think it's important that I branch out, so you'll be seeing a lot more of this which way around does that go? I see. I see which way around that goes. Clip them out. I'll probably cut off the other bits of the sprues, because I can actually recycle the sprues at my local branch of Warhammer. And I'll drop something else. There they are. Is that them? Yes! That's what I was looking for. So, you know, do interact, by the way, do chat. I will still chat and everything. You know, I do like to hear from you and everything. It's always nice to see you present, and good to know that people are still interested in sort that out later. What I have or have not got to say, I guess. But you know, I'm very open and very communicative. I like to think I am anyway. So don't just hold back. we go. One of the watches. In the dark. Would help if I got him the right way around. So anyway, you know, any newcomers, let me know how your week's been and all that, and let's chat and all that. I'm just sort of, oh, darn it. I think these watches in the dark are going to be the biggest irritant, because they're so small in comparison to they're like the Star Wars equivalent of Jawas. Warhammer equivalent of Jawas from Star Wars, I should say. Star Wars equivalent of Jawas. Honestly. Don't I feel like a silly? Right, now we're getting somewhere. We are literally there with the lion. This is scabbard. Make sure I get this right. Bingo. Obviously he is holding the scabbard. Which way round is he holding it? Yes, I was right. So he is holding it round that way. Oh, frustration. Just when you think you've got it just perfect, it all goes to pot. I mean, it'll look a lot sharper once it's painted. It won't look as bad once it's undercoated. I mean, this isn't like a tutorial or anything, this is just a casual build and chat, not that I've done a lot of chatting, but that's okay. And then we put the lion, as he's known, in his base. Oh, that is satisfying. That is going to be a great display piece. I think I am going to paint him Dark Angels green. I'm not going to. He deserves the full display colour. Might throw in some might throw in some ebony as well for the first company, but I'll think of a way to do that. But yeah, that is Lionel Johnson, Primarch of the Dark Angels. I am so happy with that. I've not even painted it yet. That is absolutely something else. That is an absolute treat. I'm really happy with that. I mean, there is a gap at the base, but we can close that up with a bit of. In fact, I think I'll do that now. We can close that up with a bit of plastic glue. And obviously, once I come to base it, it will hide up in all manner of but that is so satisfying. Now, I was going to build the Inner Circle companions, but considering it's nearly 10 o'clock, I think I'm going to call it a night and leave you with one last glimpse of Lionel Johnson, Primarch of the Dark Angels. That is such a sweet miniature. That is such a sweet miniature. I can't wait to paint this. I really can't wait to paint this. So on that note, I am going to sign off. I might do I am looking at doing a 5 PM live stream on Monday, the 20th of January. So if you were interested, I could build the Inner Circle companions then, but for now I think I'm going to sign off and we can take it from there. I'm going to let him dry, and I mean, if all goes well, we might even be able to paint him on Monday live on stream. I've got the tools to do it now, so who knows? Exciting times. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to sign off at this point, and I will see you again. We will have another live stream. As I say, I do intend to plan one for about 5 o'clock Monday, late Monday afternoon, UK Standard Time, GMT. So I think that's about East Coast time in America, 12 noon. But anyway, join me then, and I will speak to you later. Bye for now.